Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Today's video is dedicated to top reasons to buy a detached house. And behind me right now, you can see that is my house, and that is a detached house. By that I mean I see the neighbors over there. They're building a separate. The neighbors on that side, it's a separate building. There is a gap in between. There is a space, and that's why it's called detached. Now, there's part of it is my land, part of it is my neighbor's land, okay? That's the backyard. So that's the beauty of this house, guys. And they went crazy in price during this COVID-19 entire situation, pandemic right now. It's amazing how expensive they became during this entire COVID situation here in Canada and all over the world. Guys, so what I wanted to tell you is top reasons why you should buy them. Now, I won't tell you by starting with my own reason. I am selfish. I love to own my land by myself. I don't want to be dealing with the condo board. I don't want to be dealing with the neighbors too much. I'm fine dealing with the city, with the municipality, but I don't want to be coming and saying, hey, can I do this to my property? Oh, can I do that to my property? Oh, can I do this renovation to my property? Oh, will you give me your permission? No, that's my property. And that's why I like it so much. That's why I went for a detached house. So main value is that ownership type. I also don't have to ask if I'm allowed to have a cat, and that's my cat. That's my cat over here. And I can have a dog, and I can have 15 cats in this house, and there's nobody's going to tell me anything about it, because guess what? My house, my rules. And that's one of the main reasons for me is the ownership and the things that you can do. Now, next reason would be privacy. Hey, I can play loud music. I can walk around screaming opera songs because, well, I think that I'm singing actually, and I'm like, hallelujah, and nobody else can hear that. I'm a mad person walking around screaming on YouTube, what's up, guys, and stuff like that, because nobody's connected. If it was an attached house, the neighbors would be saying, this guy living inside there is probably nuts. Better stay away from him. He's a weirdo. He's screaming when nobody is at home. But that's the privacy is for, and that's why people love it so much. That's why people wanted to get out of their apartments. What happened with the pandemic? The divorce rate started going up, and guess what else started going up? The house prices. To save the families, people started buying houses like that. Next part about is living space. Now you have so much more space. You have more space inside the place. You have more opportunities to redevelop this land, make a bigger place, and basically it's way more ownership, way more living space. You have some living space over here, front yard, that's my land, and a backyard too. Now guys, next is actually the yard space. Okay, if you have an apartment, do you have a yard space? Probably not. If you have a, let's say, townhouse, you probably have like a chunk, pencil corrected, like, okay, this is until here, this is your yard space. That's Jack's, that's Sam's, that's Jessica's place. That's it. Now you have your own detached house. All of this stuff is yours. Now let's go to the back. I'll show you my Lamborghini, which I haven't bought yet. I don't know if you remember that guy on YouTube back in the day who was saying this kind of things. Anyways, voila. This is my yard space, guys. That's my... Oh, what happened to the car? I forgot to close my car. That's my garage. This is my yard space. You can have your kids playing around over here. Lots of space. Just look at this. I mean, I'm pretty happy with what I have. And this is stuff that you can have if you have a detached house. But if you have an apartment, it's not so easy to have all of this. So that's another reason to have that. And well, another space is storage space. Now, of course, not only that, in detached houses like this one, you're more likely to have a basement. Like, for example, I have a suited basement. See over there, separate entrance and blah blah blah. So there's actually tenants living in there, because I'm doing Airbnb, guys, and I'm having an extra income. And it's more difficult to have a separate suite and a separate income if it's not a detached house. It's more difficult to rezone it with the city, to get permission from the condo. Basically, guys, you have to have a detached house to have a rental, separate kind of income in my opinion, makes things way easier. And then you can plant sunflowers like I did with my wife. We just randomly dumped some sunflower seeds and this grew up. And you can plant vegetation, you can plant all these things. You have so much more space. That's why it's so much more expensive, and that's are the top reasons to buy it, because it's just